you so much for being here. So in this reading, we are taking a look at what's going to be going on for you in October. What's to come this month, any messages, any warnings, what information you're needing to know. This is a general energy reading. So if anything doesn't resonate, please don't take it with you. And the extended version of this reading, we will look at more details. We're going to take a look at career and health, love, relationships. We'll look at no communication updates. So there's a bunch of other information. If you want to check that out, take a look at the description box below. While you are there, if you want to book a personal reading with me, if you're wondering about my other social medias, you can find all that information in the description box. Make sure while you're listening right now, you hit that subscription button, turn the notification bell on, and to like this video if you do end up enjoying it at the end, because all of those steps are ways to help support the channel. So I do ask that you do that, and I ask that you do that for all of the creators that you support, because it really does help us. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on. I'm going to start off your reading by doing the astrology deck, and we're going to see what is the main energy for October. What is the main energy this month? Well, I'm recording the end of September, but let's see for October, what is the main energy, Aquarius placements? Okay, we have Cancer coming out. And a reminder, placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and North Node. So if you make sure you do check out your other placements. And we have lunar eclipse coming out. Okay, so Cancer, lunar eclipse, a change in emotions, a change in emotional reactions, a change even in a family dynamic with Cancerian energy, a change with a mother as well, since we do have the moon energy and Cancer, so that's double kind of mother energy. So some changes that are happening for you next month. It makes a lot of sense. We are entering October. You're probably watching this in October, and we're going to be entering into Scorpio season. And so that is the season of change. Scorpio energy wants to burn things down and rebuild from new. And so this is an effect that is going to come over all of us as a collective. So let's see if our tea leaf, we have any more details of that. Okay, we have target, a goal-oriented person. Money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Fan, romance, celebration, party. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Fair woman. And chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. Oh, are you going to stay up there? There we go. All right. So, you all appear to be having some sort of thing, something that you've been working on, something, a goal, I guess I should say. It's not a thing, a goal. And this is something that's coming up for you. I know this is a goal-oriented person, but I feel like you have been working towards something and it's going to be falling into place for you, starting in October, because we have this chain of events. I'm just getting this sense of like, you've been really like nose to the limestone or grindstone, whatever that phrase is, like really working really hard, and this is something that you're going to be able to celebrate once it's done. And then the money path is there. So this fair woman, this person could definitely be a part of this. It makes a lot of sense that there's this feminine energy showing up with your Cancer being the card coming out, and also the lunar eclipse. So this is a change for the good, and it's something that it's something you've really been working on for some time. It's like, what I'm seeing is, a path, and it's one that has had a lot of like shrubbery on it, and a lot of fallen trees, and a lot of detours and things, and like you've been going through all these different processes and learning a lot along the way, and now it's like it's all starting to come together. All right, let's get some more details of what your general energy, what's going on in October for Aquarius. The Hermit, the Five of Wands. Okay. So what I'm hearing when these cards came down was the beginning of the month. So this beginning of the month is going to be a bit difficult. And it's not all difficult for everyone, especially Aquarius energies. You guys can detach fairly easy, but you are going to be in a space where you're not wanting to socialize much, where you're seeking information from within. Maybe you're researching a lot, reading a lot. You're just you're not into the human interaction much in the beginning of the month. And this might be because you're feeling a lot of conflict. Now, there's a lot of conflict in the collective right now. We have a lot of transits helping it. We have a lot of world events that are reflective of those transits that are helping all of this conflict just really start to bubble up. And this might be a reason why you're just feeling yourself like, I just want to pull away from humanity right now. I don't want to deal with this right now, okay? Like, so this could be like tuning off all that external stuff, anything that's connected with it, and just focusing in on yourself, what's going on in your immediate world, and going from there. So that's what I feel like is happening in the beginning of the month. So what is this leading into? Because then we have this huge shift. So one thing that I think you're going to identify during this hermit period is a very, I don't want to say very serious, but a significant imbalance in your emotions and how you've been dealing with them. Maybe you've been just trying to shut them out, or maybe you have, like, you know, tried to bottle them up and keep them in a tight space inside of you, or pretend like they don't exist, or try to analyze them to death with that air energy, and it's actually causing a serious like imbalance within you. So that's something that you're going to identify, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be dealing with that in the way that you need to. That's why we have this energy of this eclipse, this change of your emotions. You're tapping into your emotions in October, and you're helping to release some stuff that maybe you've been holding on to, not wanting to face, and it could just be like how you feel overwhelmed. It doesn't have to be some serious thing or something connected to your childhood or all those other things that I talk about a lot. From this, I just feel like it's regular, not regular like other emotions aren't, but just the everyday things that we don't deal with because we're too busy has built up to a point where you've gone into a hermit mode, but that wasn't even enough, and it's like it's over, you're boiling over, and you're needing to address it and deal with it. So that's what I see here, like a purge, basically an emotional purge coming in October. And that is excellent because it does seem like you have this other big event that comes in, and it's like you're kind of cleaning house before this new opportunity is presenting itself. So what is that? What is this thing that you're celebrating? What is this path you're being offered? Yes, so Eight of Cups. You are walking away from one space into another. What is it? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, some of you might be, because we have some little undertones here of relationship issues, some of you might be dealing with a relationship problem, or it could be like just that remnants of that relationship. It could be an ex, but you're still caught up on them, or somebody you're in no communication with. And I feel like you're breaking free from that energy as well, because the Queen of Swords is about her money. She's focused on work. She's focused on doing what she needs to do. She stands for single people. So whenever I see a shift in emotions and then I see notes for relationships, I start to wonder, okay, you know, when the Queen of Swords come out, where is there a relationship issue here involved as well, since we have single strong person energy that's focused on career. So that is what I'm seeing going on for you. I feel like you are walking away from a situation that you have a strong emotional attachment to. For the most part, this energy feels like an emotional attachment that's not based in you currently being with this person, but somebody that you were with in the past. You're stepping away from that. You're getting your emotions in balance. Maybe some of this out of balance energy was because you weren't addressing how the situation really made you feel, and you were like, no, I'm fine, I'm just gonna, you know, focus on this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna date other people, but you didn't really deal with how that situation made you feel. And so you deal with it at the beginning of October, and then you're able to boss up at the end of the month, and that's whenever these other things are starting to line up for you. So the thing is that like if you were trying to go after these goals while not really dealing with those emotions that you had, and you were still like had this strong emotional connection with this person, and you haven't been able to break yourself free from it, it's going to block you from these paths, from these other opportunities, because it's going to keep you in that same type of energy and dynamic that you were in while you were with that person. So it's like you're breaking free from that, and you're walking away. I'm seeing a lot of that over these October readings, and it makes sense to me, because the energy that we're dealing with is definitely going to be one that's going to bring up old stuff, because we have Mercury retrograde that starts on the 14th. But Scorpio season is going to demand that old stuff be looked at, analyzed, and like, okay, is this something we're taking with us? Does it bring us joy or not? If not, it's going to get thrown into the pits of hell to burn. And so that is what I see here for you all. You guys are just, you're done with being attached to somebody that is not available. Okay, and you are moving on, and you're moving on to better things. And this decision, this season, and things that happen in October, they are going to be a part of this chain of events that is affecting your life completely, like overall. So these are big things happening next month. So be mindful of that when you're making decisions, because of course you have free will. You can do whatever you want. And for some of you, this could definitely be this person, if this is like somebody known communication that's coming back into your life. And you could decide to not do this. You could decide to not walk away. If this energy is here upright, that means it's here reversed as well, which is a resistance to walk away from something that's no longer good for you, but because you're emotionally attached, you stay. So this is if you decide to do what you feel you really need to do, what you intuitively know, I should say, not feel, because your feelings will get you fucked up. Will get you messed up. But you need to make your decision on what you want for your path and your future. Okay. All right. That is going to be your reading. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I appreciate you all so very much, and I read every single one of your comments. And thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time.